Hello everybody, how's it going? I hope everything is fine. Today we are going to look at the coffee cup. I was away for a while because I had my exams, but finally I am back and I can spend as much as time you like in the general readings and also in the private readings. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can check out my Buy Me a Coffee page right now. But today is going to be a general reading. And I would like to remind you that if you would like to claim the good messages for your manifestation, you can claim them by leaving a comment, because writing down works with our manifestation. I don't know what I'm gonna see in this one, honestly. Anyway, okay, interesting. This was so liquidy. We will see what is in here. First things first. All right. From the holder part, the immediate future, what we can say down there's a little bit of bubble, and this bubble is just because the coffee was bubbly, but I would like to read it anyway. Sometimes bubbles are talking about anxiety and the negative thoughts within. If you have any kind of negative thoughts related to your life, related to your relationship, related to your work, money, and everything that is going on, I think in the near future what you're going to have is that you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to see what is actually bothering you. You might actually realize what is giving you anxiety is not the actual reason of your anxiety. You are going to find it in deep down, like what is bothering you in a better way, and then you're going to tackle that thing. You will have enough of time to deal with those kind of negativities, guys. It is really good for you because you're going to deal with this thing and it will never gonna come back. If you have any kind of like a problem, I think you're going to focus on that and you're going to figure out what is actually giving you the negativity. Okay, before I would like to go on, I would like to do, just for a second, I would like to do a little bit of like a Rumi reading for that, so we can see what it might be about. Okay, all right. Eight of Cups. It says, lovers, it is time to leave the earth. The drums of the heaven is beating in the ear of my soul. What does that mean, man? Ear of my soul? Ear of my soul. I shit you not. It is what it says. So it says it is time to leave some type of like a negativity. Okay? And in here, in the normal Eight of Cups, it says like you have to leave something even though you don't want to deal with this thing. You have to choose the way that it actually works for you. It could be related to your love affairs, honestly. For some people, it could be like a love affair. Something is not making you happy anymore, you have to walk away from this thing. Or it does not have to be just like walking away from this thing. It could be like walking through this relationship. It could be for some, choosing that person no matter what happens. It might be really difficult for some people. Choosing the love of your life could be really difficult, but you have to prioritize that love, for example. Maybe that's what you have to do. But it says that even though it is just like bothering you, you have to find a way. So basically, what I feel from here is that some type of negativity must be talked, it must be dealt with. And after that, you're going to have like a clearance. As you can see, the clear part is talking about the calmness and the quiet, and everything is nice, everything is in an order, and nothing is bothering you. If you just like calm yourself, if you just like stop the amygdala, and if you just think with your frontal brain, everything is gonna be in a really good way. Okay? Down there, what I see is that there's a person who is sitting and thinking about certain things. I think it is a really nice time to just like sit down and think what might actually happen in the future. It could be related to work, it could be related to any kind of a project. If you would like to start a new project, maybe you're going to find enough of time to sit down and think about it. Sometimes life is really hectic and we have to deal with everything at once. That's why, the holidays might be really important, because everybody is slowing down at the same time. Even though, you're not celebrating it, they are celebrating it, and life is going to slow down. Okay, so you have to take that time, and you have to just like focus on yourself, focus on what you would like to, focus on in general, like on the projects. And also what I feel is that you can actually use the AI for your, like, to be your assistant. And maybe you're going to build up a really good kind of like a project, and you're going to take the help of the AI, and it is going to work really good, because there's the person who is looking to this screen and, sitting down and thinking about it and planning something. And maybe you're going to take the help of the AI for certain things for your life. Okay, what I see here is that two people are sitting down and talking. One is older than the other one, and one is female, and the other one, I cannot see that one. It could be like a mother of somebody, it could be your mother, sitting down with your mother and thinking about or talking about certain things. You're going to get really good kind of advice from this elder woman. They know what they're doing, they know what they're saying. You have to listen them carefully, because they are not lying. And it is just like coming to this anxiety line. And I would like to say that maybe your family members, maybe your mother, is going to help you to solve this anxiety. And your mother knows you more than anyone, and maybe they are going to lead you to a certain way that you can actually clear certain negativities from your life. And maybe you have to talk, maybe you have to get their advice about certain things. It might be really important. Okay, let's just talk about the side. All right, it's really crowded, it is really hectic, but it's not giving you anxieties. This time it is not giving anxieties. Anxiety is gone. Because you're going to feel calm in your mind, then you're going to deal with everything that is coming to your way. And even though you're busy, things are not going to burden you. I see there's a letter Z, but it also looks like a woman who is just like carrying a couple of things and really happy. It could be like a shopping situation. And I saw there's letter J and T. It could be important for some. I also saw letter S. I saw there's a trumpet. So everything is just talking about like something is coming, some type of like a celebration is coming, and you're going to celebrate it with the people who might have the letters of S, J, and T, or and or. Let's say in that way, and or. And also letter Z. You have a visitor, somebody's coming to you, and you're going to feel so happy because this person is just like showing up at your door. This is like a surprise guest. You are not expecting this person. If you have a soldier in your family, this is the soldier who is coming to you, and you don't expect them because they're telling you that they are not going to make it this time, but they're coming to you. Okay, I don't know, I felt in this way, like there's a soldier who is coming to your door, and in a really good way, happy, and it's gonna make you so happy. I saw there's a baby in a mother's womb. You're going to hear from somebody who happens to be pregnant, and you're going to feel so happy about that too. This could be a daughter for some people, and I don't know, like, it's good. I saw there's a person who is holding a heart. Okay, they are going to talk about their feelings towards you. And this is what makes you happy as well. There's this woman who happens to be happy. I just saw it as like a figure of like a woman, but it does not have to be a woman. It's just like a feminine energy is rising. There's a person who's just like declaring their feelings, and this person is just feeling extremely happy about that. Also, what I do see is that there's a person who is holding a ring. At the top of the ring, there's a key as well. Keys are talking about relationships, so it could be related to some type of like a union, like a relationship. Let's start to this relationship. Would you go out on a date with me? Like classical way. They're asking something like, two people are talking down there, but one of them is just like really anxious about what is going to happen. They already planned everything in their mind, and they don't know if it is going to work out well or not, but they are going to do it anyway. So somebody's planning like a big talk with you. Okay, if you are in a relationship already, like this person would like to ask for further commitment. If you don't have any relationship, somebody is going to ask you to be their lover. And if you're married, then your significant other is going to ask something important. It could be like, let's move to this different place. Let's start a life in a different place. It could be like that. Or like, let's buy a house. Let's go to this town. They are planning certain things, but they are not telling you because they feel like you're going to reject. They're going to fight for it, and things are going to go south, and arguments are going to happen. They have that kind of like a fear, but it is not going to happen in this way. I feel that, the energy in this cup is just like, I am open to listen. I am open to hear it from you. Tell me what you think about it. And that's why, the calmness is over there. Even though it looks hectic. It's like, oh my God, something is happening. Something big is happening. But you're like, okay, yes, something big is happening. But I can deal with this thing, It is nice. Okay, what I saw is that if you would like to open a shop, down there what I saw, if you would like to open a shop, if you would like to start a business, you might actually have a partner, and this partnership is going to turn into a really good kind of a thing, but it might require more than what you think. Okay, you might actually put more money than you thought, or the partner should do something a little bit more. And it is going to turn into a really good kind of like a really profitable situation for both of you. But at first, maybe you have to do the planning a little bit better. So you might actually evade certain expenses. Unnecessary situations might actually happen. So be careful about that. Down there, what I saw is that, the work-related situations were not really making you happy. It might be related to your work, it might be related to someone else's work, but, somebody really close to you, and you're feeling bad about them, you're feeling like upset. And good news are going to come to you, and you're going to feel, thank God. Something is going to make you feel like that. You're going to be like, okay, thank God it is finished. Thank God this person found a job. Thank God my work is paying. Finally, like something is coming to you. I see a ring, guys. There's a ring also. And you know what I see? Like a ring and the key at the top. Ring and the key. It's like repeating itself. There's a ring and the key. It might sound like, there's going to be a house and there's going to be a ring. But it can also mean that, there's going to be a commitment, relationship. The keys are talking about the relationships. And you're going to feel really good about that. There's a ring, a big ring is coming to you, like a big commitment is coming to you. I'm going to read it as like a commitment. It does not have to be like marriage. It does not have to be like, oh my God, we are engaged. No, some people, yes, but not for everybody. What you're going to have like a commitment to a certain situation, to a certain person. What I saw here is that you are going to receive some type of like an important letter. Like, an official letter. It is going to be important that you are going to deal with this thing. And it is in your favor. It is not something bad. It's not like, you have that and you have to pay for it. It's not like that. You are going to be rewarded with something. You're going to get some type of like an official paper. I don't know what it is though. I see pen and the paper. You're going to sign something. Okay. That was it from the cup. Let's see what's in the plate. Okay, it's dripping. Two people are kissing. I'm sure you can see that one. And I think there's going to be some type of like a trip for some of you. Not for everybody, okay, but some of you will go to abroad. Visiting, traveling, and it is a nice travel. It's going to make you feel so happy. You will see different places. You're going to learn a lot of the new things, and it might actually broaden your horizons. Some of you are going to start to watch some movies with like maybe friends or maybe family members. Like, let's do the marathon, Happy times. In here, what I see that happy times, whatever you're doing, it's going to make you happy. Spending time in front of like a screen, it is going to make you happy. going and traveling, it is going to make you happy. I didn't see any kind of like the monetary problems, which is good thing. You know, I didn't see like a big chunk of money, but what I also don't see that and you know the problems and the bills, I didn't see that too. So if you have any kind of like the payment that you have to do, I think you're going to be able to do it. But what I do genuinely feel here is that you will have guests and you're going to be so happy. You know, these people are going to surprise you. You will feel really, really happy about that. Yeah, before we go, I would like to look at a couple of cards just in case if we skipped something, you know. I'm going to use my Rumi deck. New love, Ace of Cups, or you know, like somebody is just declaring their feelings. Yeah, somebody is declaring their feelings. It's the Page of Wands. Yep. And celebration, you know, invitation to places, or you know, having guests and you are having really good feelings, and it could sound like an engagement for some people. I try to not read it as like an engagement, but guys, it could be an engagement. Okay, for some of you it could be like an engagement. You're going to feel really good about like there's a feast and love, and you know, the loved ones, good talks, everything really good. And you know, you will receive some type of an information, and somebody is going to declare something to you, and you will feel really good about that. You know, I don't want to read it more. That was good. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next ones. Bye.